grass glitches through the stone. I'm armed with a stick and I feel so alone. My quest log's a mess, it's half fetch, half doom. A crafting tutorial in a spider-filled room. Press F to interact with this cursed old tome. It whispers beware for the boss guards his throne. Survive, adapt, respawn, repeat. Life's just a grind, so get on your feet. Loot the chest, dodge the trap, pray for RNG. A ballad of survival, this is our melody. I swing my rusty sword, it breaks on a slime. Oh, the auto-save hit me at the worst time. An escort quest starts, my patience wears thin. She's slower than lagging an underclock spin. My party's all down, I'm the last one alive. Clutching a chicken leg, oh somehow I'll survive. Survive, adapt, respawn, repeat. Life's just a grind, so get on your feet. Loot the chest, dodge the trap, pray for RNG. The ballad of survival, this is our melody. A side quest distracts, must collect 50 boars. But their spawn rate's a joke, and I need 40 more. The inventory's full, I drop bread for a blade. But I'm over encumbered, so I crawl through the raid. With my buffs running out and my patience thin, I reload my save and I'll try once again. Survive, adapt, respawn, repeat. Life's just a grind, so get on your feet. Loot the chest, dodge the trap, pray for RNG. The ballad of survival, this is our melody. Oh, the quest never ends, but that's half of the fun. We'll level and grind until all evil's done. In this pixel-born world, we're destined to strive. For as long as we respawn, we'll always survive. An adventure awaits us, where will we go? So join us, survivor, welcome to the show.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is SASS, and today we are playing some more Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. That's right, episode 2 begins right now. We completed episode 1 just this past weekend, had an absolute blast of a time. Had a 25-hour subathon, had seen some amazing support from the community, and thank you all for all of your support. We ended up with about 2 extra hours, I think about 2.5 hours extra left over that I wasn't able to complete, so we will be carrying that over into tonight's stream. We're going to run for probably about 4 hours tonight, see how far we can get in the end of Act 1 here. Last episode was absolutely insane, had some great battles, some solid times. Yeah, lots of fun. So thank you everybody for following along with us. Everyone over on YouTube, if you haven't yet, drop over to the Twitch channel. You'll see the links in the chat there. Give us a follow over here, hang out. We got all sorts of fun sound alerts, all sorts of fun stuff like that. You can check out over here. Also, anybody over on Twitch, if you guys haven't yet, make sure you pop over to the YouTube channel and give us a subscribe over there. We are aiming for 500 subscribers by the end of the year here, so hopefully you can help us get there. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us. We got people rolling in already. If you guys haven't yet, join the Discord. You'll see the link there. Best place basically keep up with everything that I've got going on. I always post my next streams and stuff like that, and what I have coming up for videos. So join the Discord and hang out with all the rest of the legends. If you haven't yet, make sure to support us over on Twitch. The best way to do that is with a subscription, of course, but we also have Patreon. All the links down in the description below. All right, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hey, Swiftly, how's it going? My #1 mod in the chat. Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. And Icarus, you're not here, you're there. I'm here. Indeed, my friend, indeed. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us all through the subathon, man. That was an absolute blast. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did. So, Swiftly offering his services already, so good to see. Good to see you guys. Hope you're all having a good week. I was hoping to be on and stream yesterday, but I was trying to upload the recordings that I had from the subathon, and it took absolutely an insane amount of time. I think it took like 36 hours for 2 episodes to upload, so I haven't gotten the 3rd episode up yet. But if you want to watch the subathon, if you happen to miss out on it for episode 1 of the SASS, the Shovel Knight series, make sure you pop over to YouTube. You can watch part 1 and part 2 of episode 1. It's over there on YouTube right now. Part 3 will go up probably sometime tomorrow. I'll be uploading it after the stream here tonight. But today we are here for episode 2. So without further ado, let's dive on in. Let's see what we can get done. Here we are, back again. The Shovel Knight returns. Here we go. Tainted Grail has already put out an update patch for the game. Made a couple of little fixes here and there, but they have some big plans over the next couple of weeks here. They're going to have a big bug fixing patch that's going to be coming out soon. So if anybody out there, if you're having issues with Tainted Grail or you have some bug problems, keep in mind that the development team is working on that. They are pretty solid team of developers over there, extremely passionate, so they will get all of that fixed up for you guys very quickly. And you know what, I just realized I do not have my overlay on, so just give me 1 second here. Gonna need to fire that up here. So how many liters of coffee and energy drinks did you go through? Well, I ended up drinking, I think it was, what, 24 cups of coffee and 4 of the tall Monster energy drinks. So it was a lot of caffeine. I tell you, I crashed hard after that. It took a little while to get back up and running again, but I have recovered. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I was by the end of that stream. I think I hit my wall and my second wind about 4 times throughout that stream, so caffeine-induced madness, indeed. Indeed. It was something else. I had a blast. It was honestly, like, turned out even better than I could have imagined. The first subathon that we did was just totally crazy, and this one was just as crazy as before. Thank you guys for all the support and for hanging out with us, of course. Thanks for watching. That was like the biggest thing. That kind of stuff is always way more fun when people pop in and hang out with us. So. Also gotten some decent views off of it on YouTube as well, so people rewatching the stream, if they happen to miss that subathon, you can always rewatch all of my streams over on YouTube. I'll also have a video coming soon here. Tainted Grail as well. I'm going to be doing like an official review for it, because I think this is one of those games that definitely deserves it. It's a very good game. All right. I think I got everything working now. Perfect. All right, now where were we? I don't even remember where we left off. Captain One Eye told me to see what's behind the statue of Subul's crypt. Right, the sunken town was where we were headed to next. Did we end up? Billion demands sent from Camelot. bounties. Oh, I'm supposed to drop this off. Back to Killian. Oh, he's not there. We probably have to sleep for a little bit here. Yeah, that was a crazy night. It was a lot of fun though. It's always fun when you guys hang out. Many of you stayed for almost the entire stream, which was crazy. I don't know how you guys do that. Yeah, I ended up getting off stream at about noon, and then went to work right afterwards. So that was interesting, to say the least. I managed to make it through a day of, well, not even a day. It was like a couple hours, about 3-4 hours worth of work. Wasn't like anything extremely crazy, but you know, just helping out around the office and stuff. And then yeah, I ended up having some friends over that evening. Yeah, pretty jump off some heads. Yeah, I'm not sure why that quest must be broken, which is disappointing, but yeah, and ended up entertaining a few people and had a good night. Went to bed early. I think it was about 9:30 when I went to bed and shut down finally. I think I slept for about 14 hours. Then I got up on Saturday and Sunday. Got up on Sunday, and then I worked a half a day on Sunday, and then on Monday we planted my garden. So that was like about 2 hours worth of planting veggies and stuff like that in the gardens. I was definitely recharged by that point. So I got a couple hours of sleep in before heading to work, so I missed the last bit. Saw the bad apples complete their mission after I left. Yeah, I know, right? I'm amazed that you stuck out with us, Icarus. Like, that was crazy. Like, I half expected for it to just be me, at least through the evening hours, because like that's usually what ends up happening. Is like it's usually just me and Swiftly, because Swiftly's he's overseas, so he usually ends up sticking around through the evening hours. But, yeah, there's quite a few of you guys that stuck it out. I was like, holy shit, I'm impressed. How was work for you? Is that something else? Hopefully they had lots of coffee. Alright, well, we might as well go do Shadow of the Horns quest, since that is the next one we're supposed to be doing. Which I believe down here, right? Yes. We can travel. Okay. Our inventories. Wait here. Oh no, that's right. I am overweight. I need to drop all this crap. I really did just like shut it down. I didn't even put any of my stuff away or sell anything. I was just like, I'm out. It's sleep time. Years of being a night owl and doing night photography, used to doing 24-hour stretches, so it wasn't a problem for me. Yeah, and if I had to do it all the time, it would definitely it would kick my ass. But I've done it a few times now that I've gotten used to being able to burn through. Being able to burn through those evening hours, so not too bad. Like as long as you get people around, it goes pretty easily. But the worst is when there's like nobody around, then it's very exhausting after a little while. Knight's gauntlets, knight's greaves. It's boots. Might as well drop those in. The Royal Butchers. Those are really cool looking. Too bad my boots much nicer. I think the rest of this, I think I'm gonna sell. That's about all we really need. Hi SASS and chat. Hey, how's it going, CNX? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us on the subathon. How you doing today, my friend? Hope you are doing well. I'm gonna keep this Royal Butcher set since I've got the full set. I'm gonna keep those. Yeah, let's sell the rest of this stuff. How you doing today, my friend? Well, you're doing well. What you up to? We're back into the Tainted Grail. Yes, I'm okay. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Okay is always a positive. Spy. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought that. Spyglass. Fire arrows. Those are expensive. Wow. Crap. Oh, that was to buy. Durr. Not very bright. War picks. Well, that's Soldier's Gladius. Ooh, Galahad's a mace. I think I'm gonna hold on to that. Probably should have put that in the box. Where else we can get rid of those? Town. And then I had 2 sets of the knight stuff. Gotta equip our helmet again. There. Now we should. That's better. 97 out of 210. Our helmet back on. Still haven't found a cape yet. At this point. I'm sure we'll find one eventually here. Alright. Onward to the next quest. Shadow of the Horns. Time to go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey there, pal. Settle down. Jeepers. It's like spawn in and just get absolutely slapped. Work the following day, was out doing commercial property maintenance, no coffee to keep me awake, just the engines and the mower and the string trimmer. Oh, that's not so bad. At least you had some noise to keep you awake. Damn flame gobblers. Feels like they must have adjusted the camera sensitivity because I'm feeling a little bit light. That's better. He's done blow, really. Cover. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I fucked that one up. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have any like health potions or food or anything. Probably should have cooked first. That's okay. Yeah, I almost fucked that up big time. That'd have been fun. Mr. Flame Gobbler. We're here. Those aren't too hard to be. And the one hits with this thing is just insane now. I'm so strong now. I am SASS, the Shovel Knight. You cannot stop me, vile creature. Just wanted you to come inside out of the cold and fresh biscuits and tea. Yeah. I think he wanted to turn me into fresh biscuits and tea. Yeah. At least we're getting lots of materials. How much is good? Spoiled meat. I think we searched this whole town before, didn't we? I think we did. I remember being here before. And lockpick. Roll. Seawall's tomb. Hey, Sass. Hey, Joy. How's it going? How was your stream the other day, man? I wasn't able to chat, but I popped in and watched for a little while. Lurked for a bit. Hope everything went well. Thanks for hanging out with us over the subathon. Hopefully you enjoyed everything much as we did. I had an absolute blast. Ooh. 1, 2, 4. Old Seawall Firstfoot and His Merits, Volume 1. Going well, just I don't know how I'm gonna edit a video right now. The Era of Avalon, author Avalon the Wise. The first step into a new land is always momentous, especially when it bears the mark of a bold man. Guided by the All-Mother's divine will, King Arthur appointed Seawall Firstfoot to prepare Avalon for his royal majesty's arrival. Not every land was worthy of Uther Pendragon's son. Planting the king's banner inland, Seawall declared Avalon a new beginning. We take this land under the king's jurisdiction, Seawall vowed, and all who dwell here shall forever remain under his grace and protection. Camelot and the Horns of the South became symbols of his divine rule. Seawall and his keepers ensured their fires never wavered, heralding the dawn of the Era of Avalon. Yeah, for today's stream, I streamed like 4 hours. Don't know how long for the other day. It's 2 hours long. I need to post on Friday. I'm only 40 seconds in. Yikes. That's a long video. I'll get to hear your stream well, man. Old Seawall Firstfoot and His Merits, Volume 2, The Journals. Seawall Firstfoot's legacy isn't just etched in stone and heroic deeds. It's also in the humanity revealed in the field journal he wrote during his greatest trials. The vulnerability and doubt in those entries offer lessons even today. In the Four Dweller Wars, Seawall battled fiercely against the South, reclaiming land from the grasp of the weirdness. His writings capture the weight of those struggles. We can only hope this war nears its end. No tidings have reached us. Was the messenger lost to the road, or consumed by the weirdness? Tomorrow we approach the enemy's defenses. Rain has stopped after weeks. Come see it as a sign Some see it as a sign from the All-Mother. Can't read today. I told my men our blades are guided by faith and pride, though I wonder, do we still have any left? Volume 4. Where's Volume 3? Volume 3's got to be around here somewhere. Swift steps. Nice. Gotta be another book here. No? Alright then. Grab this one. Volume 4, About the Burial. He fell at dawn on the 5th day of the ash moon, waves crashing against the cliffs below. The horns of South stood defended, but at the cost of Seawall Firstfoot's life, a loss that left an irreplaceable void. Seawall, the first of the keepers, was entombed in a cliffside crypt. 6 of his most loyal men, clad in full army, willingly joined him, sealed alive in an adjacent chamber. Knights from across Avalon attended, priestesses sang prayers, and nobles reflected on morality. Legend speaks of a hidden complex beneath the ceremonial chamber, where offerings in Seawall's memory rest near holy water. His spirit is said to stand vigil, bound by loyalty to the horns. Only those who recover his lost blade and lay it with reverence in his grave may enter. Whether this is truth or legend, none can say. Those who knew are long gone, and some mysteries must remain unanswered. Interesting. I remember one time I went to my friend's house, and I usually don't bring my computer or anything, but because I had a video I needed exported, I brought it along so I can edit it. At least now I don't care if my computer's online 24 hours. Yeah, that's fair. I had mine running like 2 days in a row trying to upload the stream from the subathon. It was crazy. Video probably won't perform well as the first 40% of the 40% is the intro. I don't care about performance for now. Just care about videos coming. Yeah, and definitely. As long as you're putting out fun stuff, right? That's what it's all about. Challenge thing. It can be anything. Yeah, basically anything. Pretty much leave it open-ended so people can just kind of what they like. If you think of something funny that would work for a challenge, that's pretty much where my other challenge ones come from, is from people using that. And then like the no armor one, the show me your curves, that one actually came from somebody spending points and then nah, shovel. Not allowed to use my shovel? Is that what you're saying? You would dare deny the Shovel Knight his greatest weapon? Fine. I'll do it with my hands. Very well. Fist fights! Alright, sounds good. We'll go smack a bitch. Ooh, agility upgrade. Hello, fellas. What you guys doing? Hello. Oh, these must be the knights that got locked inside with him. Interesting. Ooh, was ist los?
I know this place. I remember it, although my memory is still clouded.
Tell me what you remember.
I was here with Merlin. We had a disagreement about something important. It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four Dwellers first took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
Yes, my king. The king. For king and country. Show me them hands, boy. Let's freaking do this. That's it. Just in case. The argument was TP roll over or under. Well, under, obviously. Everybody knows it's under. Looks like we're about to enter some ads. Thanks for hanging out and watching some ads. Anybody who is subscribed over on Twitch, you get to enjoy ad-free content, of course. What do we got for trivia today? Frosty Tools. Though it can reach astonishing heights and form dense groves, this giant is actually the world's largest type of grass. What is it? Find out when the ad ends in about 3 minutes. Oh, it's a palm tree, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's a palm tree. That is technically a grass and not a tree. Bamboo, that's what it was. I knew it was something like that. Good call, Icarus. I totally forgot I'm gifted. Yeah, Joy, you don't have to sit through the ads anymore. Not that I have very many of them on the channel anyways. I put them down to like their most minimal point that they can be. But yeah, we had lots of gifted subs, so hopefully there won't be. Oh, the heck we got going on here? Hopefully there won't be very many people that have to deal with ads. So. Knock. Oh, anybody home? This is spooky. No more Jingle Bell fan ads. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Can we make a fire down here? Probably should have done the bonfire. Oh, it's blocked. It's disappointing. Shit. Oh, and I won't be able to get back out either, I don't think. Can I? Aha. Let's go outside just real quick here. Because I forgot to cook. I'm gonna need food. No, I can't do it in here. That's where I put my science experiment. Don't touch it. Yeah. Right. Not what I was expecting when I entered a tomb of Seawall Firstfoot. You never know what you're gonna find in this freaking game, right? We could level up too. Nice. Let's go. Get our strength again. Yeah, skill tree. Bamboo is the remarkable plant that holds the distinction of being the tallest and thickest type of grass. Well done. Yeah, Pickers. Should we do Fist of Fury as well? Make the challenge a little less challenging. Cook ourselves some food. Well's the light. A bit. Crap. Okay. I do have enough to make some pies. There's that. Guess I'll make a couple. We could talk to King Arthur. What was Galahad like in your day?
Much the same. He was a fierce warrior, determined to win at any cost. I watched him closely, and I found him too consumed by cruelty. That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants, not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways, and he remains just as fierce.
Interesting. Didn't trust Galahad. Well, it's a good thing we killed him. Spent my Be Smart energy for the day. Back to drooling on myself. For the kids. That's right. See, I found my emotes from when we did the charity stream. Was with the guys from the Darkness Discord. We did a little raid-a-thon a couple of months back. They actually just did another one recently here. Actually, the same weekend that we were doing the subathon for Tainted Grail, which I ended up missing out on that one because I already had the Tainted Grail one all set up and everything when I found out about their raid-a-thon again. I was like, oh darn, that would have been fun to join in on again, but. And they do them like every 3 months or 4 months or so. Be pretty good. So. Fairly legible ancient scroll. And thus spake Arthur, Sebald, this land I do give unto thee, to govern and protect. For thy courage and wisdom shall be the foundation of the south. A mighty fortress shalt thou raise, and defend the south with all thy strength, that thy stronghold may be equal in greatness to Camelot. Guard the south with thy valiant breast, as thou hast guarded me. I now journey north, but these lands do call for my aid. Let my faithful Merlin aid thee with counsel in this darkest of hours. And see whilst didst reply. This Merlin is thy right hand, my lord, and his will I shall take as thine own. Doubt not my loyalty, O king. I shall do as thou hast asked. And Arthur did depart for the north, leaving his servant Merlin by Sewall's side, and the sorcerer eligible. Did you end up doing this recent one? No, I didn't get a chance to. Hopefully for the next one I'll be able to join in with them. It was a lot of fun. Arthur's Testament, signed copy. As Sebald proved himself to be of the highest loyalty, and the horns of the south are equal Camelot. It is my will that Excalibur be guarded by the keepers of the south after my death. Let my sword rest in the courtyard of the horns as a testament to the eternal friendship between our houses. In times of distress my sword shall be drawn, but only by the one who proves themselves worthy. I entrust the secret of how to prove one's worth to the captain and urge all captains that come after to pass on this knowledge to their successors, until comes the day when the worthy one appears, and the secret is revealed to them. So help me, All-Mother, and all the gods of the homelands. North, Miss Teschmacher. North! North! In the north we shall go. Oh, hello. Oh, is this Sewall?
You are not him. You are different.
Were you?
I am Sewall.
I knew it.
The one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it.
Traitor.
I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me.
Yeah. Not my king. Blasphemy. Heresy. I think I might need to make my video deadline to Monday. Not a bad idea. Give yourself some extra time. Seawell Firstfoot, the founder of the Horns of the South.
Yes, it is my legacy. The jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men.
A lot has changed.
I've been here for so long, it doesn't matter anymore.
Why did one eye reseal your tomb?
The Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask.
Tell me what happened to you.
I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess a power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods were effective. So we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me.
Damn. Buried him alive? That's fucked up. Experiment was a success and they didn't notice? Counted on Arthur to make sure you were dead, and he left you.
Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal. He experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him.
It's fucked up. I don't know about you guys, it sounds like heresy. Where's the betrayal? The king did what he deemed necessary to win the war. I don't know how it's supposed to prove Camelot's treachery.
Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal.
What does One Eye want to help you?
We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot, avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. When Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one. When Camelot falls,
Oh shit. I guess that's that, huh? Oh, these must be all the knights. And sounds like he's just ticked for being in a big see-through egg. Yeah, kind of where I'm heading with this whole situation too. Is it's like Arthur didn't really betray you, technically. I have a funny feeling that there's gonna be something. There's gotta be something up with Merlin, right? Like something fucky going on with Merlin, for sure.
And what do you think?
No idea what it was supposed to prove. Sounds like he volunteered. That's what I'm thinking too, right? Is like you volunteered your life for your king, but then things didn't go the way you planned. Oh, I don't know how to feel about it. It's like first to do everything for him. See, that's the only thing that kind of bothers me, is that he was such a loyal subject, and to the point where King Arthur didn't trust Galahad or any of the other knights, but he trusted Sewall, and yet Sewall was the one that got fucked over. Like the rest of them got to die and move on, you know what I mean? Like at least that would have been an end. Whatever. It's like now he's just stuck in a bubble as an immortal for like all of eternity, which kind of fucking sucks, like, to be honest. That's rough. Like what a shitty situation to be in. What do we do here? I have no idea what it was supposed to prove.
So, look at it this way. Sewall, the founder of the famous stronghold in the south, Archer's legendary aide and his trusted friend, in reality, meant nothing to him. I feel bad for him when I think about it, you know? 600 years spent in a tomb, fully aware. Huh? But why does it matter? Perhaps it doesn't matter to you or me, but there are people who will be shattered by it. It'll open their eyes and disprove everything they believed in until now. I couldn't come up with it if I tried. And I didn't even have to try, because it's all true. To some extent, at least.
To some extent? Yeah, see, yeah, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy. There's something fishy with him. I don't think it's as clear cut as you make it out to be.
Maybe not, but who cares what actually happened? Huh? At first glance,
Well, I care.
It's proof enough of how corrupt Camelot is. How Arthur used his most loyal friend, the founder of the Horns of the South, for his own gain. How he doomed him to eternal suffering. Who cares if it's true? Can't you see how powerful this message is? Even if it's just a fable, is it a different fable than the one we've already been told? Huh? It's definitely more powerful than all the hogwash we've been fed all these years.
Well, what now? What did you want? Why did you want me to see this?
Well, now we've found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck. And somehow, you unwittingly became the most important person in the region because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds. You see, my boys from the Horns of the South are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I come to them with this revelation, they think it were a conspiracy. But if somebody from the outside, somebody Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this?
Oh, so this is the big deciding choice now. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a conspiracy to me too. I don't know. I don't know. When we played Avowed, we simped for the voice in our head, which turned out to be the smart thing to do. Because Sapadol wasn't really the bad guy. However, get the feeling like Arthur doesn't have all of his memories anymore either.
Do you hear the voices too?
I hear the voices. I don't. There's something about this Brandon guy. Thank you for the shovel thing. How you doing, brother? There's something about this Brandon guy that I just don't trust. He's super sus, man. He's super sus. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't. We're kind of in too deep already, though, because we kind of sort of killed Galahad. So we got. We're already neck deep in the conspiracy. So. My goal is to get the sword, but the only way to get the sword is by helping this guy. Brandon's the only one who knows how to get the sword, and I need the sword to get the piece of Arthur's soul. So even if I want to help Arthur, the best way to help Arthur is to technically help Brandon right now, even though it might not help Arthur in the long run. Seawall was loyal to Arthur, and the guy at the horns are only loyal to Seawall. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning towards as well. I think I have to go along with. I think I have to go along with the conspiracy for now, even if I wonder if it'll let me change my mind later on. But I need his help so that I can get Caliber, because that's where the next piece of the soul is. So the only way to help Arthur is to help Brandon regardless, so I think we gotta help him. Oh, I don't want to. I don't like him. Something in my gut is just telling me that this is a terrible idea. I've never made it past this part. This is the whole Galahad thing was all new for me. I never made it that far in 0.9. Yeah, okay. I'll help you convince Fergus.
That's what I wanted to hear. I knew I could count on you. Go talk to Fergus. Get him to.
Picking second sounds like he hears it how he wants, but you have an out.
Me in the shrine.
Yeah.
Fergus shows some sense. Doesn't let his pride take over.
Okay. Here we go. Captain has asked me to convince Fergus to join his side. But like Brandon said, he's like, we don't really know what is 100% true either way. But all we know is that Camelot was basically built on lies. I think that's kind of the only thing that we sort of know for sure. Which even that is like, is Seawall actually telling the truth? That's the other thing. Seawall might be lying. He might be full of shit. Because Arthur doesn't have all of his memories yet. So it's very possible that Seawall is lying and actually tried to betray Arthur or something like that. Like, we know very little, and that's kind of the problem. That's kind of why I'm going along with this, because I'm like, I want to know more. I want to dig into this a little more. And if it turns out that it's all a ruse, then I'm sure there'll be an option to flip-flop. Sewell had a lot to say about you.
It was the most painful thing I heard. I didn't know. I had no idea this is what happened to him.
Or he's been in the egg for so long his memory is as forked as Arthur's. Yeah, that too, right? He might not be remembering things properly. Or Brandon might have fed him a bunch of bullshit so that he would convince everyone else to turn on Camelot. That's the other thing too, is Brandon might be the one pulling all the strings here. Like I said, there's something about him that I don't trust. Like, he's got that, like, he's got that little finger, you know, from Game of Thrones. He's got that vibe to him, and I'm just like, my gut's telling me not to trust you, but I'm gonna go along with it for now. I'm probably gonna regret this in the future, but you didn't know or you didn't want to know. As king, it was your job to know. Yeah. Didn't want to know.
There were other things that required my attention. We were losing the war. I was needed everywhere. I should have paid more attention to what Merlin was doing. I shouldn't have let go.
Wait. Okay, hear me out. What if Merlin was the one who orchestrated all of this, led King Arthur dying, and now in all of this, what if Merlin is wearing many faces? What if he's Brandon, and also, what's his name from the start, wants to kill King Arthur for the life? Oh, ooh, there's all sorts of, like, this could go anywhere. I like this.
Much the same. I watched him close. That is why yet this.
I already got that one. Oh, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Intrigued. There's some real funky stuff going on here. That one smells funny. Something smells funny and I don't like it. Ask me to convince Fergus to join his side. Okay. I head back up to the castle. What is this? Yeah, there's something fishy going on here. There's something real fishy. Who's this fella? Hello? Hey, help.
Oh, a wanderer in the sunken village. You must be lost. Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were going. Now, even they are misplaced.
Well, we met before. We were both prisoners at the island asylum.
Island Asylum? I don't remember being there, not clearly. But when I look at your face, something stirs. Yes, I'm sure we've crossed paths before. And look at you now, out in the world, breathing the fresh air. That's something to treasure, my friend. Freedom is a gift, even when it feels heavy. Enjoy it.
Interesting. Well, Morgana was Merlin's apprentice. Maybe Merlin was behind the whole war thing too. His lore was he was playing the long game. longer than men's mortality. Yeah, that's what makes me think, like, if he figured out immortality, but didn't want to tell anybody that he figured out immortality, he would have known that he succeeded with Seawall, right? Which is maybe why he kept it from King Arthur, so that they would just bury him and that would be the end of it. But King Arthur ended up being immortal regardless, even though they could resurrect him all the time. Yeah, there's some fishy stuff going on. Who are you?
I guess I'm just an old man listening to the sound of the sea. Every wave carries a story, you know. Some are whispers, others are roars. I like to think they're keeping me company. Long ago, I decided to wait for something to happen. So I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
For what's ahead of me. But I can feel that it's closer than ever. Everything that's around us, it's not yet the end. And that thought really bothers me.
Monsters here don't attack you?
Monsters? I think you misunderstand. I don't see any monsters here. Only lost villagers, still clinging to their home. It's sad, but as you can see, not much depends on us. The world just keeps on happening, and you happen along with it. They were given some time, which they've tried to use as much as they could. That's all. I'm glad they allowed me to stay here despite what happened. I like this place.
Even in the movie, it wasn't clear just what Merlin was. More than man. Very, very, very old. Yeah. That's what really intrigues me about this story. They've weaved a whole lot of, like, gray areas. I guess this is how they get the multiple endings, right? All depends on how you interpret things. Very well done. It's good writing. Very good writing. Not afraid of this place?
It's the cycle of life. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you're afraid, it means you're struggling with something too much, my friend. Sometimes you just need to sit and look. Watch everything turn.
What about the sunken village?
The sunken village was not always sunken. But one day, someone, undoubtedly important, made a decision, undoubtedly necessary, that it would be better to make it so. So the wave came and made the village into the sunken village. And its inhabitants, well, you can see for yourself.
Very interesting. When did the flood take place?
Long ago enough for people to have no chance of discovering why it happened. And yet, recently enough that this place still reminds us of it. Now the village is what it is, and the past has washed away. At least it can still be home for them. And I'll stay and look. These are interesting times indeed.
Saying that someone flooded the village.
I know that some druids did it. Specific individuals, although their names have long been forgotten. This is no great mystery, my friend.
Why did the druids do this?
You'd have to ask those responsible for the flood. Who knows what's going through people's heads? Maybe someone ordered them to do it. We'll never know.
Almost as if they didn't want someone to find a certain tomb. Dun dun dun. What happened to the druids responsible for the flood?
That's a good question. Maybe they burnt during the charred conclave. Maybe not. Nevertheless, the punishment was delivered and justice prevailed. Once again, the world was made a better place. At least that's what those who set fire to the stakes preach. All in the name of the word.
Red priests are responsible for the massacre of the Druids.
Among others. This wouldn't have happened if not for Camelot's desperation. Hey, many tragic decisions were made. I don't know if the word was so unambiguous or if its interpretation failed. What happened on the fields of the charred conclave wasn't just about the flood, my friend. It was about things and forces we don't understand.
You need anything?
I have everything I need. The entire world in one place.
He's an interesting fella.
Before you go, I would like to ask you one thing. Who are you?
That's a good question. Well, I am SASS, the Shovel Knight. Of course. Sworn servant to King Arthur. Just myself. That is a good point. We don't really have a whole lot of backstory for ourselves. You know, whatever we've made of it. An ex-gravedigger. Just myself.
I understand. I see you. I hear you. And I have a feeling that you will find what you're looking for. Farewell. And thank you for visiting me, my friend. You can come keep me company whenever you want. The sunsets here are beautiful.
Broken gong. Just a broken gong. Quest item. I think Merlin also had precognition or something. He couldn't see the future clearly, but he could manipulate events to the point what he saw or away from it. Yeah. Yeah, Merlin, I know Merlin wasn't just an ordinary human, and he wasn't just a wizard either. There was a whole lot more to him than just that.
Safe travels, child.
Old steel fang. What's that? Taking damage increases armor by 25% for 3 seconds. That's actually a pretty good amulet. Broken gong. I wonder what that's for. Interesting. Curious. Very curious. There's some weird stuff going on, man. A really interesting game. I'm loving the story for this. Really solid. Got my brain working. Alright, let's head back to Orange of the South. We're gonna go and talk to Fergus. He'll be sleeping right now, so let's sleep for a bit. Then we'll talk to Fergus. It makes me wonder if, like, some of the characters we've met so far are actually Merlin in disguise. Like, I would not be surprised if Caradoc was Merlin. Like, he did use magic on his sword. When we played 0.9, remember when he ended up stabbing us? We didn't get to see that in 1.0, but Because we made a different decision. Not tell him about Arthur, so there is that too.
You need something.
What's up, Fergus? I've discovered something you need to know.
Really? And here I thought the Horns of the South had no secrets left to hide from me. But go ahead. Surprise me.
Evol's tomb has a hidden entrance. You can meet him there.
Have I ever mentioned I'm not a big fan of your sense of humor? Now, tell me what you really want, or walk away. In silence, preferably.
True, Merlin experimented on Seawall, so he never died.
This isn't funny. I'm no Galahad, burning people at the stake for heresy, but I don't appreciate this kind of behavior either. Still, judging by the look on your face, you actually believe you've stumbled onto something important. All right then, I'll go and check it out. See what's got you so worked up. It might even be nice to get out of here for a change. I saw what you wanted me to see. We need to talk. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think. Everything I believed has been seriously challenged. I need some time to get used to it. Why did you show this to me? Because it could be that I'd be better off not knowing. What they did to Seawall is unthinkable and absolutely unforgivable. What will the other keepers say? What will happen to the Horns of the South? And what about Camelot? Everything we believed was a lie.
What you believed and what you did with that belief are two entirely different things. Like that. Put your faith in the future, not your past. Yeah.
You're right. In the end, it doesn't matter what Camelot was back then. What matters is what we are now. And we did everything in our power to keep the South safe. And to keep our lighthouse on through every storm.
True that.
But this will be the end of the Horns of the South. No young man will join our ranks when hundreds of years of our history are gurgling down the drain.
You can create a new myth.
Any ideas?
Oh, now we get to choose? Okay. The fortress has stood up against Camelot's corruption and got rid of Galahad. The ones who found a way to forge peace with the tribes, nobody believed it was possible. You didn't let the past break you and you decided to remake your own future. I don't think I want to do the corruption thing. Once you found a way to forge peace. That's pretty good. Didn't let the past break you and decide to remake your own future. That's pretty solid too. Well, you got to get rid of Galahad. He didn't. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? That's why I don't want to choose that one. I'm like, that was all me, bro. You ain't stealing my glory. But no, I just feel like this is like, this is not really something that you want to kind of put out there, because you're basically just, this is asking for war. This is more of like a, hey, we managed to make peace with people who we thought were our enemies, which is a pretty good story to tell. You didn't let the past break you, decide to remake your own future. It's pretty solid, but a little too vague, I think. I'm gonna go with Forge Peace. Gotta get your own Galahad Gucci bag, bro. Straight up. Straight up. This mace is mine. Yeah, I think Forging Peace. Nobody believed it was possible. This has got kind of a warm and fuzzy feel to it.
It sounds better than the alternative. That we're a bunch of fools believing in children's fables of knightly honor, valor, and purity. It will have to give everyone some hope to cling to after the truth about Seawall comes out. All right. I assume Brandon put you up to this, so you can go and congratulate him. He won. I'll support this case, if only for the safety and well-being of our boys. I don't have to like it one bit, but I can try to make it easier for the garrison.
See, even that response, it's just like, I don't like it. I feel like I should be honest to feel bad now.
Excalibur. You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can, go ahead. But unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it.
Well, I kind of sort of am. I was expecting a little more than that, but... Well, that was interesting. Still can't shake the feeling that I made a massive mistake by trusting Brandon. This is gonna come back to haunt me. I can already fucking feel it. Report to Captain the Ferris side. There's just something super fucking fishy, man. Like, I don't trust it. Trust it. Probably should have went with my gut. But we're gonna find out. Well, you put the bug in his ear that the past is in the past. You should work on the future with the tribes. He's got not care. The past power fable of Excalibur. That's true. Fair point. Yeah, I guess we kind of like kind of ruined that whole situation for him, but
you must really like it here, huh?
not bad.
It's strange. I've spent most of my life barely seeing anybody who was an evoker, let alone anybody outside Del Rida. And I definitely haven't met many people willing to come up and chatter endlessly at me.
You could say I'm a bit of an odd duck. Yeah. They like that.
You've proven that for sure.
Remember the potion that turned me into a duck? That was funny. You tell me more about the Volker.
Why? My tribe is lost. They've been stumbling around in the dark for years. I tried to push them, to remind them of our pride, to make something out of them again. But when even my own sister turned her back on me, I gave up. One Eye's campaign felt like a gift for mother. First one since I was born.
You have a sister?
Aye, an older one. I thought she'd help me bring the Volker back to what we used to be. But she turned out just like the rest of them. She only cared about her books, no the tribe. We fought about it so much. until I finally told her to leave, and she just did. Never even looked back.
Oof. Seem to have a complicated relationship with your
My
goddess.
tribe believes Mither has abandoned us, that we deserve it. Maybe they're right. But I don't think the answer is just to give up and wait for death. We need to prove that we're worthy of being her wains again. And I believe the best way to do that is by breaking Camelot's grip on Avalon.
We decided to follow One Eye.
Because he has a goal that's worth fighting for, and he plans to achieve it. After living in a tribe with no direction, no ambition. It's refreshing. I'm not here to seek an honourable death. I want a better life, one with real meaning. Otherwise, I'll be no better than the rest of my kin. Stay out of trouble.
You too, Fran. I like her. She's solid. Good character. Well, let's go find out how much we fucked up.
Ah, you're back. So, what news do you bring? Did you talk to Fergus?
Fergus saw Seawall's tomb. It seems pretty shaken.
Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know the truth. I knew his honor wouldn't let him hide it from the others in the Orns. Nicely done.
And she opens a beer bottle with her butt cheeks and cracks walnuts between her thighs. What's not to like? That's so true, Chris. She's my kind of lady. It's that accent, you know. I'm pretty sure that's Welsh. I remember correct. Gaelic Welsh. Pretty solid. I like it. What now?
Now, I'll get One Eye, and together we'll go to the Orns with the good news. Not everybody will be happy about it, but that's for me to deal with. Those who don't support us will be released from their oath, and I'll ensure they're safe until they leave the south. After that, whatever they choose to do is up to them.
All right, Captain Brandon, I'm with you on this, but you pull any funny business, you start killing people who don't support you, that'll be the end of it. Get you out of your misery, boy. I had no issue with digging your grave there, boy. You best not be fucking with me. Shape the destiny of the last southern struggle.
Chapter in the history of the Horn to the south. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty. I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the weirdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid. All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark. Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They've forgotten Seawall Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horns of the South? For over 600 years, Seawall has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot. You don't have to take my word for it. Seawall's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough. Enough of being fed a rotten myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough. We will no longer honor an oath made to dishonorable people. We won't let ourselves be exploited any longer. But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same Galahad who threatened to burn half our garrison at the stake, is dead. Galahad's death is our chance to break free from Camelot. Enough lies. No more risking everything for those who only know how to take. You're probably wondering, how can we protect the South on our own? How can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologize, but it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
Standing up there like the $1 Million Man with Virgil. Yeah, I don't trust him. I told you.
My brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I didn't share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Orms of the South and the Dalriada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
The tribes will provide us with the military support our depleted ranks desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the South of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
We will not drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order back to the South. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dalriada fight in the Camelotian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in favor of this alliance, you have the right to leave the service. I declare a new era for the Horns of the South. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The Horns of the South will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.
Oh, touch your tongue to mine and make it all official. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. My gut don't like it. Don't like it at all. Something weird. The cool part though is that after all of this, I'm already like, yeah, I want to play a new character and see what the difference would be. It's the mark of a good RPG, making you want to play it again. And everything Brandon wanted, it's his turn to return the favor. Oh yeah, that's right, he needs to tell us about how to get Excalibur. Up, you fucker. Alright. Moment of truth. You've done everything you've asked of me. My turn.
An honest matter. What do you need?
I'm here for Excalibur.
Ah, right. See, the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking.
What do you mean?
You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village? Well, many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers.
There's something you're not telling me.
Eh? None of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy.
If.
Unfortunately, the gong is broken. So first, you'll need to find a way to fix it. And since it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble.
It reminds me of a Sheriff of Nottingham type. Yes, exactly what I was thinking of, Chris. Straight up, I'm like, he's got that like greasy rat persona about him. It is just like, I'm pulling all the strings, I've got all the information, but I'm only gonna feed you exactly what you need. And I'm like, just tell me the whole story. And he's like, oh, I don't think I will. Like, you fucker. There's something about him. That looks like we're back into the ads again. Got ourselves a newscast update from Frosty Tools. Newscast update from SASS Entertainment's chat room. Vigorous Photographics is on a roll, commenting on the fate of Galahad and suggesting a stylish Galahad Gucci bag. They're pondering the future over past legends and sharing laughs about a character with some impressive butt-cheek skills. Trust issues arise with a $1 Million Man pose, and there's a cheeky tongue-in-tongue officialization proposal. Hashtag chat highlights. Very nice. Well done, Frosty. Frosty Tools is so good. So funny. Sometimes he gets the joke, sometimes he doesn't. He just puts it out there literally. Either way, it's funny every time. There's something fucky going on here, man. Don't trust it. If I wake up.
Well, I'm not going to lie. From what I've heard, many people never woke up. They fell into eternal slumber, so well, that's why we abandoned the tradition. And those who woke up were changed, and none of them ever wanted to say exactly what happened there.
All those recruits were worthy. Why did none of them try wielding Excalibur?
Well, of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision.
What if it doesn't work?
Then you'll have to find someone smarter than me, because I already told you everything I know.
Did you really tell me everything you know?
Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor. If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
All right. Here we go. Onward. I think we already found a bunch of weird steel, didn't we? I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly. Weird stone. We didn't find any weird steel. Okay. So we gotta go talk to Osprey, which our fancy little friend over here. Do we have enough to do another upgrade on the shovel? 5,000. Ooh, she's getting expensive. What do you think about Brandon's deal with the Dalrata?
Riordan's back, and with the Dalrata, no less. Bold move. Let's hope he knows what he's doing, or the keep's going to be in for one hell of a mess.
True. It's an ancient gong in the sunken village. Can you fix it?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is? Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
We need to prepare it to become a keeper.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe. Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
Oh. I have what you wanted in order to fix the gong. Look at that. We already got it.
How did you, oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment.
Well, that was easy.
Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to, if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Aw, you starting to like me, Osprey? Is there anything I should know?
I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work.
Nope. Definitely wouldn't, my friend. All right. We have the gong. Now we've got some work to do. First, go ahead and level up. Thank you for the shovel, Icarus. We're definitely going to need that for what we're about to go do. I have a funny feeling that we're probably going to have to fight a bunch of demons and shit. It'd be interesting. Attack speed. Dexterity, endurance, reduce strength again. Well, practicality might not be a bad idea. So we can make more money off our sold goods. Increases our weak spot damage as well. Alchemy bonus, cooking bonus, handcrafting bonus. Yeah, let's do it. We'll go to bonuses and let's keep upgrading our dual hand. Be attacks with two-handed weapons have a 50% chance to deal critical damage if the target is below 30% health. Each enemy within a radius of 5 meters increases your physical damage by 10%. Yeah, oh yeah. Let's freaking go. Even if they surround me, I just keep hitting harder and harder. You can't scare me. Yeah, bastards. Alright. Let's freaking do this. And back to the sunken village we go. Time to go talk to Hob. Makes me wonder who he is. Maybe Hob is Merlin. Ooh. Could be interesting. Possible. Colonel C. Correct. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did we just get eaten by a sea monster? Yep. We just got eaten by a sea monster. That was fun. Here we go. The fun part. Shit. We still have the hand-to-hand challenge on, don't we? Oh.
Who dares disturb my peace?
Mm.
You made an oath never to summon me again.
Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur. Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him. Welcome, old friend. I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me. That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me.
Interesting.
But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form. Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how. Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend. Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength. Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur. Thank you, my friend. And you, mortal.
Yes.
You have given yourself to the king's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend.
Ooh.
The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul.
Okay. All right. Seems like we made the right choice on this one. But it's so weird that every time I want to say something on stream chat about the stream and something canceled. Yeah, I've had a lot of streams lately. Hopefully I'll be able to get more of a schedule set up. The summer's been kind of wild with starting my new job and everything. I've been going on. All right. And now we head back. Plucked Excalibur. Be my strength. Now we talk to Arthur. Was this Kong already here in your time?
Perhaps. I cannot say for certain. My memory remains too clouded. It seems familiar. I do not feel my soul bound to it, but I know our path shall lead us here, one way or another. Something lingers beyond this gate. Something ancient. That much I know. We'll find the truth soon enough.
I guess I'm supposed to speak to him first. Even the Lord of the Seas, you seemed close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
True. True that, brother. Right, making. Onward. Back to the castle. And now we take up our sword. Excalibur, be my strength. Sometimes Lord of the Rings, I finished first, so canceled, and later finished recording, canceled. Yeah. Here we go. Now we pull out Arthur's memory. Ooh, I almost died. That was close. Hey, here we are. We're back, baby. Let's freaking go.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
I was right.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time. And resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
King's power unlocked. You've gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's soul skill tree. Ooh. Or visit a bonfire to develop new abilities. Ooh. Fancy. Ooh, fancy. We have here. Excalibur. Time slows down around you. Deflect all incoming projectiles. That's freaking cool. King's Soul is fully charged. Automatically use it when you would receive lethal damage. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence which can be collected to regenerate a portion of King's Soul. So I can recharge it. That's pretty cool. Excalibur. Killing enemies restores a portion of King's Soul. Finishers restore 400% more King's Soul. Using King's Soul, your damage increases by 50% for each enemy killed. Receive 50% less damage. Ooh. You still punching? Yep. Still punching. When using King's Soul, taking less damage. Yeah, I think so. Or the automatic use. You would receive lethal damage. That might be the way to do it. And we can escape a sure death. Very possible. Maybe should have been long enough for the punch, and I'm fine if you want your shovel back. Oh, sounds good, Jay. I haven't really fought anybody yet. It's mainly been just story stuff, so don't mind. When using King's Soul, damage increases 50% for each. I think we're going to take the 50% less damage. I think that's going to be... either that or automatic activation. Yeah, automatic activation. Oh. It says I have 1 points available. Oh, I need to go to a campfire. That's why. Yeah. Alright. We're done here.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then. And you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
Really think that experimenting on your men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all, could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice.
Lore!
Maybe
The lore, guys! The lore!
Lore. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something.
True, but there's always a choice, my friend. You agreed to lie to your people about your role and all.
I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that.
A little too late for that.
Get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to.
Fair enough. What did he come with? What did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them, wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
Fuck. Yeah, what?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
Does this camp have keybinds you can change? If so, is it by default WASD? Yes. It does have keybinds. You can also play it with controller as well. Does victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
True. True that, brother. Interesting. That thing that we fought in Buddy's dream, that must have been one of the experiments.
Like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
I don't know what to tell you. Something about the weirdness.
The weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
Who are you, Caradoc? You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into the madness and turn our king into a monster.
Oh, he's... what was his name? Arthur talked about him. Okay, so I was half right. He's not Merlin. He was one of the king's men. He's the other right-hand man. Can't remember what his name was. You didn't end up like... You didn't end like Seawall.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky. But to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
Fair. Did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
What do you mean clean up their mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it, or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
I assume you still want something from me.
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this, once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
Oh, shit. You think I'll let you decide if this fate you're wrong?
You cannot kill me, and I don't want to kill you. But if you want to fight me now, I'll grant your wish. That's the least I can do.
Oh shit! Wait! I didn't want to fight him yet.
Don't resist. You might just survive. I don't back down from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's the stronger one. I don't back down.
Come at me, bro.
And let's see who's the stronger one. Don't resist. Just survive. A good strike, but I won't fall so easily.
Got nothing, bro.
I don't back down from a fight. Face me, and let's see who's the stronger one. I don't back down from a fight. Face
No, you
me,
don't.
and let's see
No
who's the
healing.
stronger one.
Sit down.
All right, that's enough. You win. This changes absolutely nothing, but I hope you at least feel better about yourself. If you want the next piece, head to Connacht. The Menhir there is failing, and the weirdness is swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield that was
Meaties.
given to Palamedes by the king. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield, and then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Good fight, Caradoc. I'll give you that. It was a good fight. Wait, can we not take the sword? I want the sword, man. Alright. We won. We won the fight against Caradoc. I'm impressed we did that. I had to connect and find the shield of Palamedes. Okay. How do I get to Connacht? Ah. Okay. I have to head north. We should probably finish up our side quests that we have here before we head out. Or should I save them for my second playthrough? Maybe I'll save some of them for my second playthrough. That way we don't... Well, the drowners... We can finish the quests with our blacksmith. We'll do that. Yeah. Did we end up getting anything? Any of that? That was cool. And he didn't mention anything about fully laden African swallows. Didn't he see the movie? Yeah, right. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I want to take all these items. Wish there was a take all. Sorry for the flickering if anybody is hard on the eyes. Apologies. Recipes. Yum. Restore the power of the weird soul. Go ahead and level up our King's Soul ability. We're going to take the fully charged, automatically use it. And you take lethal damage, yes. Confirm. Okay. Now let's head over and finish this quest, and then we head north.
What a nice day.
What a nice day. Made it back, my friend. I made it back. Okay, so we needed to make the flayed drowner's conch, right? There we go. And then flayed drowner's carapace. Yes, the carapace. Nice. There we go. I made the armor based on your notes.
You've done it again! Oh, there's real craftsmanship in this one. Keep this up, and folks will be coming to you instead of me. Oh, I've got something else for you, friend. This one will make you sweat, but hopefully you'll come out as sharp as my finest blade.
Revenant's armor. Ooh. Ooh. Revenant's ribcage and Revenant's cowl. Increase melee damage by 10%, weak spot damage by 10%. That's pretty cool. Oh, it uses bones and skulls. Nice. Need at least 2 for that. Okay, and the rib cage. Nice. Nailed it. Made the armor based on your notes.
I might retire early and let you take over the forge. Joking aside, that's some bloody fine work. Looks like you've handled everything I had for you. If you're hungry for more knowledge, you might want to seek out a blacksmith from the tribes. Say what you want about the Dalrida, but those bastards have tricks up their sleeves that even I don't know.
Cool. Side quest complete. How much is this stuff worth? Quite a bit, actually. Melee damage by 20%, weak spot damage by 20%. That's pretty good. I think I need that more than max health. We're gonna rock that Revenant cage. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, it's looking so fucking awesome now. Yeah. What else did we have? Oh, the cowl is really freaking cool too. We just can't use it. don't have high enough perception. The Drowner's Conch. It's pretty cool looking. We'll just put it away. We're gonna keep the armor though. The armor is really freaking cool. I haven't found a... no set bonuses? I don't think so. Nope. No set bonuses. Each item just has specific stats and specific bonuses. Oh, what is this? Romhar No Face. Oh, this guy. That was the one that Nest was captured by, I think. What do you think of Brendan's deal with the Del Rita?
Dragon knows Del Rita dog's back here? Oh, I'm not sticking around to see how that ends. Let someone else get their throat slit.
Better kill him. I thought you liked all the death and destruction.
Go chop off some heads.
Go chop off some heads. Alright. Go drop the stuff back in the stash. I think we're gonna go take on Bromar and No Face to start with. We'll finish up those bounty quests. Drop these in here. Galahad's mace, I'm gonna leave in here. Fire arrow. Scorching pathway. I'm gonna keep her. Keep all that. I think we're gonna leave all of our handcrafting in here as well. They really need to put all and take all button. That'd be really nice. Before we do that though, oh, here we go. Do you remember about Merlin? Oh. That was weird.
Much the same. I want that yet.
We already heard that one. Huh. Guess there wasn't anything to talk to him about. That's strange. I think I saw somewhere that crafting will work from your chest as well. Oh. Really? So I don't actually have to carry all that stuff on me. Well, let's try. Do I want to play Hogwarts Legacy or Stardew Valley? Stardew Valley is a lot of fun. It's a super chill game. But Hogwarts Legacy is really, really well done. Played the crap out of it. It was a lot of fun. Well, maybe we should probably keep our food. Let's put all of our crafting materials in and then see if we can craft anything.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Ah, okay. So it does work from the chest. Nice. That's pretty cool. I think so. I saw someone's bid on the weekend, one of those 10 things you didn't know about type of videos. Very nice, Icarus. Thanks for watching that. I've been trying to avoid all videos from like anybody reviews anything like that so that I don't spoil myself. Very cool. I wonder if alchemy works the same way. From the alchemy tables. I guess we could try from here, can't we? We can do alchemy? Yeah, we can. What do we have for recipes? We have recipes for just about everything. So let's try dumping everything into the chest. We'll see if that works. If that's the case, that's such an awesome feature. We don't have anything we can cook yet, so we can't really test that. But next time we have some materials to cook with, we can test cooking and see if that works as well. Or are they free simply? Heck yeah. It does work. Nice. Works with alchemy as well. That's super handy. Okay. We were able to make a couple of health potions. That's good. Go ahead and fast travel. Head to the abandoned stronghold. No, we're not. I'm gonna go kill No Face first. Romhar No Face. Where do we find him? Oh, up here. Okay. That's good. I wonder if any of these guys are still alive. Oh, they are too. Nice. Miss me, bitch. I got arrows sticking out of them. That's hilarious. Oh, that's why. There's an archer shooting at me. These guys are strong. I killed these guys last time. Hell, it has squares. Ooh, shit. They are kicking my ass. Got him. We can just one-hit the wolves now. They used to be terrifying. Now they're just like easy peasy. Slap them around. Where's that other square? I'll steal that.
Downfall.
Ow. I missed him. Got him. And archers.
You're nothing but a peasant. It is just a flesh wound.
flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. I will be your downfall. You'll fall to my sword. Show me what you're made of. You'll fall to my sword.
We definitely need to find some materials for building potions. More archers? Really? At least there's a bunch of sage here.
I've had worse. We may be in for a fight. You're nothing but a peasant. Your armor won't save you. You'll fall to my sword.
We are out of health potions again. Good.
I'll strike you down. Your armor won't save you. Show me what you are made of. Back to your hovel, coward. Get you back tenfold.
Oh no! And we're over encumbered. We're using our encumbrance ring. You can Stardew as it has no dialogue. Not a bad idea. Alright, we need to drop a few things so that we can travel back and get rid of this crap. What are we going to drop? Only need to drop 6 weight worth. Drop the boots, I think? Yeah. One more. Boots. There we go. Fast travel. Ah, she's not here. Damn it. I guess that's why they probably forgot about including a put or take all commands in inventory. That's yeah, that makes a lot of sense then. What do you think about Brendan's deal with the Dalrita?
Sly bastard. No one else could have pulled off something like that. You won't hear me complaining, that's for sure. Brandon finally broke the decades-old crust that had grown over this place. Nothing thrives in stagnation, least of all trade. Now, this place might finally get a bit livelier. Personally, I can't wait to see where this goes.
Interesting. Alright, I've got some stuff to sell you. cash. Look at all that cash. Ooh. Max stamina by 7. Or no, night screws. Yeah. He's max stamina by 5. We could spend some points to reduce the weight on them. Scuff Knight's boots. That might be the way to do it. Sell those. Let's see if we can reduce the weight on these. Enough to make them in line with my other pants and stuff. Weight reduction. Pants. 0.7. Okay, what am I using right now? 1.9. 2.0. Oh, I need meteorite ore. Oh, that's right. It looks like we're back into the ads over on Twitch. Everyone who is subscribed on Twitch, of course, you will enjoy some ad-free content. Looks like Frosty Tools has got some more. My brain just shut off. Trivia. Some more trivia for us. In 1905, a now global service organization held its first meetings in a bustling Midwestern metropolis. Which American city was its birthplace? Interesting. The FedEx? I don't know. It's like New York. Oh, Midwestern metropolis. Definitely not New York. Chicago? Chicago's Midwestern, isn't it? Illinois? Okay, so we can't reduce the weight on these, but yep, not gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna have to just leave that stuff behind then. Which I think I've already got a set of pants and boots. Soldier's pants and boots, I think. Oops. Yes, set your night screws. Nice bit. Okay. So let's put these back in there. We can sell these other ones. Knight's gauntlets. Yes, we'll have to find some meteorite ore so that we can reduce the weight on those. Be cool though, having a it'll be like a 21 boost to max stam. Be huge. Oh, I can sell from stash too. Oh man, this is awesome. Didn't know I could do that. Very cool. Learning so much already. So. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna need a woodcutter's axe. That's the other thing I'm gonna need. Buy one of those. Ooh, we might want to buy this movement speed stuff. Traveler's pants and whatnot. Not be a terrible idea. Ah, fuck it. You know what we could do though? We could upgrade our shovel again. Right? Should be able to afford it now. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. 39 to 51. That's freaking beautiful. It's gonna cost us 7,000 gold to upgrade to the next level. Yikes. Restore 10 health after killing an enemy. Oh, wait. We already had a relic on that other... Oh no, we put it on her helmet, didn't we? Yeah, unyielding sentinel, right. Now we've got... Right. Patch relic. There we go. Nice. Alright. We are definitely doing pretty good now. I think we're set. Now we can go travel. Got lots of room. Lots of room in our inventory. Alright. Go kill ourselves a bandit leader. Ooh, or should we explore this place first? There's probably more stuff in here. We never did explore this. Oh yeah, there's definitely all sorts of food in here. Let's go. Parrying dagger? Thunderlash. Ooh, cool. New spell that we'll never ever use. But it broke. So I'll collect up all this food. Moonshine, onions, age. The Rotary Club, an international service organization, was founded in Chicago, Illinois, 1905. I was right. Nice. Figured back then that had to be like the only Midwestern city that I could think of. Good for not being an American. Alright. So we're going to go and kill William No Face. Here's our next quest. Let's head up here. See if they got anything fancy. Adamant Aurorax. +3 max stamina permanently. Hell to the yeah. Let's freaking go. Take that. Fiendish Brew. Increases minimum heavy damage by 0.5% per 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. There's some good loot in this place. I'm glad I came back here. Tempest Alliance. Increase mana shield by 2%. Oh, Silent Cilia. There she is. I can go collect that bouncy now. Hell yeah. Making money. Give me all the loot. Go. Some real good stuff. Spare shovel. Maybe nice. Maybe nice. Pretties. Rogue step. Increases dash speed by 30%. Whew, that's really good. Take damage by 5%. Increased dash speed is That's very strong. Ooh, that hurt. Copper ore. Meteorite. Let's go. Oh yeah. As if I just like randomly came across some of that. Still. Gotta keep an eye out for that stuff now. Ooh, another shrine. Bad Wolfie. What's this stuff? Stagfather Shrine. Come back. Come back here. Come back here. We must not let them escape. Pathetic. Oh, I had to kill them that quickly? Wow. Can we try again? Doesn't look like it. Bad Wolfie. Nice, more sage. Let's go. Definitely gotta keep an eye out for more meteorite ore. Iron. Iron. Mushrooms. Hello, scatty boy. Oh. Alright. Go back inside there. I think I didn't quite collect everything. Wrong way. This way. Cook some food. Yes. 2 bits of food. Can do. I can't remember if we cleared this place out or not, but check, we did not. Definitely gonna search this. These guys. There. Antler fragment. These. Plate. Bing. Enter it. Flour, cheese, and beef. Make it down there. That was it. Looks like that's all right. That's it for this little area. Now, should we head north or head back? Oh, we'll head north. We still got lots of room.
We may be in for a fight.
Ow.
I'll strike you down. Back to your hut, coward.
Yeah, no. None of that. Maybe that health potion. I want that health potion. Wolfsbane. Very nice. Arcane Weaver's Prism. Expanded generation by 2. Is it a permanent? The amulet. Fuel. Now we cross. Oh, hey, it's this guy. What's up, dude? Or wolves? Remember you, Brock.
Did you make sure that no one from the Queen's entourage was following your trail? Beware her spokespeople. And if you're acting on her behalf, be gone and perish.
What Queen are you on about?
The first time I saw her was years ago, when night fell over Brock Miala, and the gatherers had already fallen into a peaceful slumber. Then, the first sign appeared, a harbinger of what was to come. The mist, thicker than ever before. Wilfred was the first to notice it, as he still tended to the beehives. Finally, from the milky shroud suspended between the earth and the sky, an unexpected procession emerged, led by the Queen of Queens. Oh. We were lucky to be wearing our attire.
What happened next? Who's the Queen?
Along with the mist came stinging troubles. The the Queen issued a decree, and that meant trouble. That's right. Troubles are like bee stings. Man swells from them, and later on, he doesn't even resemble a human anymore. The most important thing is that both Brock and Brockmiala were protected. Yes, that's the most important thing.
Your attire is very peculiar.
It's the attire of many families from Brockmiala. It protected them, just like it protected me. That's right, but I can't give it to you. It shields me from the Queen's gaze. I am invisible to her. I hope you understand. No one wants to be noticed by her.
You?
Depends on who's asking. Do you bring trouble? Or are you in need? Do you hear the buzzing of the bee swarm? Or are you carrying that noise yourself?
No, I can't hear any buzzing from you. Hold on.
You don't know what you're doing here yourself. And you're looking for answers. Or the right questions. Ah, well, same difference. My name is Brock. If you need something to shield yourself from evil, you've come to the right place. Of course. Go ahead. Choose something.
What do you got? Burdock root, carnation, devil's snare, mandrake, mistletoe, sage. Yes, please. Give me all your sage. Anyone, health over 10 seconds. Buy all of those. And do some experimenting later. Nation. We spell power by 2%. That's pretty cool. Hello.
Take care of yourself. The Queen can appear anywhere, at any moment.
Thanks, pal. In the right direction? We are. Bad wolf. Diary of Priestess. I must walk the path to beseech her, to save our most holy haven. Those of the Dalruta claim that we worship the same goddess, but how can I believe these savages who can't even write? I will visit all the chapels, make an offering. I will collect every bit of her grace, sneak back into the temple, and cast it into a single powerful amulet. That will surely work. The All-Mother must hear me, and will never believe that she abandoned it. Interesting. Offering to the All-Mother. Gentle All-Mother, with your gaze grant me grace. Hide me from the sight of our enemies. Let this burdock be proof of purity in my intentions. Let the whiteness of this bone be proof of the color of my soul. Let the blackness of the monster's blood hide me from the gaze of the enemy. Surround me with your protection now and forever. Love me as I love you. What was that? Burdock, bone, and monster's blood? I think I have all of that on me. Monster blood. Burdock root. Bone. Can't make an offering. Weird. What is this place? Spooky. Ancient cromlech. We'll come back to that. Ooh, teleporter. Nice. We need to go and beat up a bandit. Beat up a bandit, and then we return home. Ooh, that would be the bees. Oh, that's the bees. Uh-oh. What did we do? Oh no. I don't think I was supposed to hurt the bees. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run. Run. Run away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You, this, take.
What is this?
Invitation. The queen. Her word. The highest law. I am a servant.
Competition looks like hope. Red caps. What's this? Ethereal cobweb. Ooh, okay. Run, 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 run. And red caps. Kind of the bear. Hey. Out of here. Fuckers. Eat those garden gnome wannabes with your garden shovel. Right? Like, who are these fuckers? Piss off. Aircraft times 3. Yeah, 5 times 5% physical damage. Ooh. We gotta beat up some bears. Good. Are we moving in the right direction? We are. Fight this douchebag. You're creepy as fuck. There he is.
Wits about ya. Your road ends here.
Oh, what is that thing? Oh my god, what the heck is that thing? We out, we out, we out. Fuck this. Fuck this place. Fuck this place in the middle. We gone. We gone. Fuck. Full pucker. Let's get the fuck. Going home. That was some pure fucking insanity. Fuck that shit, dude. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. I don't know what that thing was, but it would take 0 damage. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Freaky motherfucker. I should restore our power. Doing that. There. Priestesshood. Hmm. Oh, cape. We got a cape. Let's go. Priestess cape. Generate 1% of max mana per second. Doesn't help much, but oh, looks cool though. Fuck yeah, check out. My clips through our armor a little bit, but that's okay, because it looks fucking dope. Yo. Yeah. I like it. Very cool. No level ups yet. Alright, let's go sleep until daytime because I want to go back to that place when it's not creepy and dark outside. That place scared the shit out of me. Fuck all of that noise. Ain't playing those games. Alright. Onward. Back to go kill Rumhar No Face. I didn't even notice there was a chest here. The winter prism. Is that? charged by dealing cold damage. Summon chilling ice spikes in an area for 12 seconds. Cool. Completely useless, but cool. Alright, let's head back up here. Copper, iron, don't really need either of those. Keep an eye out for more meteorite ore though. There he is. Maybe we can sneak up on him. Sage.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, bonk. Oh, we did like half his health. That's awesome.
You're in for a world of hurt.
You dick bitch. Whoop. It's me.
This is gonna hurt. Your wealth is ours.
Come on, Bromar. Thought you were tough.
Your money or your life.
How about both? Not even a challenge, bro. Come on. Like, give me a challenge at least. Perfect ring for a warrior. Increase physical damage. Yes, please. Very nice. An axe, Raven Crest, Executioner. Attacks against targets at full health are always critical. Ooh. Ignores enemy blocks. That's pretty neat. To level up. Oh, to the yeah. Strength. Just keep stacking strength. % lifesteal. I think we want to go towards that. Do stamina of heavy hits. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, by the time we're like fully upgraded, the shovel is gonna hit so freaking hard. Volcanic tree boat? Fuel. Alright. Oh, we gave that dude a shit kicking. Time to go turn in our bounties. Actually, we can teleport from here, can't we? Heal it up. No potion. Meh. Fast travel. Wait, before we fast travel. Potions. Hell yeah. Yeah, we fast travel. home. Fill off some stuff. Turn in some bounties. Yeah, yeah, let's go. What's up, bro?
State your business.
Killian, I got some heads for you. And Cilia.
That silent Cilia has finally been shut up for good. She earned that moniker because she liked to silence travelers by slitting their throats. Well, I hope she met the same fate. I wonder what it sounds like when a blade pierces the trachea. Anyway, the reward is yours.
You crazy fucker. You took care of Bromar No Face.
Well, well, the famous Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. But he couldn't take you down, huh? It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. You are truly remarkable. I've never met anyone with such an insatiable thirst for blood. I almost wish there were more bounties left. But alas, you've handled them all. Please, take this as a token of Camelot's gratitude. And keep up the good work. I hope it brings you as much satisfaction as it does me. Again, you really like killing, don't you? Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
Camelot's ring. Ooh. Increase max health by 10, stamina by 5. Let's go. I imagine it sounds like a I imagine you're probably right. Very funny, Chris. I like it. Go chop off some heads. He does enjoy himself. He does. I enjoy himself too. He's a really funny character. I like him. They did such a good job with his writing. His voice actor is just on point too. So funny. Right, let's head back up the hill. Oh wait, this way. And we're going to move on to Connacht. Now there's a bunch of other side quests and stuff still in this area, but I don't want to spoil everything for whoever's watching, so we're just going to continue on. Plus, I'm gonna, chop off some heads. That's where we're going. Let's see what's up in Connacht. You can walk by Aura. Yeah, I've basically just been ignoring it at this point. I want to see what's next in this area here. Wanted to make it to Connacht tonight. That was my goal. Oh, we managed to complete just about everything in the Horns of the South, so. New music. Oh, hello. Creepy Marivast. Oh, wow. We do not do very much damage to these guys. Oh, we missed him like 4 times. Oh my god. What? Well. Hey, yep. Well, but yeah, I don't think we're ready for that area just yet. I think, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today. I believe we have more side quests to do in typical Arthurian fashion. The silly place. True. True. Well then. All right. Yeah, we're looking good. I think that's it for today, folks. Yeah, we're definitely not ready to go into Kudok. We're gonna have to finish a bunch more quests, finish some side quests and stuff. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us and for coming along for this ride. It has been one heck of a ride for sure. I'm super intrigued by the story and where all this is going with King Arthur and Merlin, all that interesting stuff. I still don't trust Brandon. I have a funny feeling that he's got more to his story there as well. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited. Next episode, I think we're gonna run around, do some side quests. Maybe we'll go check out who the queen is and see what's up with that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, make sure that you guys pop over to the Twitch channel and drop a follow over there. Of course, the best way to support the channel is with a subscription over on Twitch. You can also sign up to Patreon as well. All the links down in the description below. Everybody over on Twitch, make sure that you pop over to the YouTube channel and give us a subscribe over there. We are looking for 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So hopefully you can help us get there. That would be awesome. I got some more videos and fun stuff coming up over the next little while. Of course, Path of Exile 2 is going to be having a new update coming next week, so we'll have an update video for that. I've also got some really cool stuff about my Path of Exile 2 SSF run that I've done with my Huntress, so keep an eye out for that video. Of course, a review for Tainted Grail will be coming later on, most likely sometime next month once we've completed our playthrough of this one. I want to do a full in-depth review of this one. Really enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Once again, thank you all for the support and for hanging out with us. And yeah, been a great time. I think that's about it for us. Everybody over on Twitch, make sure you guys stick around. We are going to raid out here. But everyone on YouTube, we will see you next time. Happy hunting, survivors.